So what makes up our vestibular system, the way that we balance? And this is a very important concept because the answer is actually quite compelling if you're suffering with a dizziness or vertigo problem or a balance problem overall, and will even determine what specialist then you go see, because the common practice in medicine right now is you go from your primary doctor to the ear, nose, and throat doctor, and then to the neurologist, if you're lucky. And oftentimes the answer might be, well, just drink more water, or we'll see if it gets better, or let's just look at your medications, or we can't find out a solution. But the answer to what the vestibular system actually is more complex than that. And it's actually not an inner ear balance system. The inner ear balance part to the vestibular system is just one tiny organ in each inner ear, but that's just one tiny part. The rest of the vestibular system actually goes from that tiny organ to a relay center in the brainstem, and also to the cerebellum, which is kind of the fine motor controlled part of our body, that cauliflower part in the back of the brain, and also goes up to the cortex and also goes down the spinal cord. And so the vestibular system is actually quite all over the place. And even more compelling is the vestibular system connects very intimately with our vision, because we have to be able to balance ourselves and be able to move our head. We have to be able to connect very closely what we're seeing in front of us with our head movement and how we're balancing. And so if all these things aren't connected together, then a wrench gets thrown into the system, and we can have a major problem with our balance. We can have dizziness and vertigo and all sorts of problems. So understand that what the vestibular system actually is, it's not an inner ear balance system, it's a neurological system. And so that will help you figure out what type of specialist to see. So the specialist to a vestibular problem is a vestibular specialist. And if they're a rehabilitation professional, then they're likely a physical therapist or an occupational therapist, sometimes a chiropractor. They're not likely to be an ear, nose, and throat doctor. Now, you might go see an ear, nose, and throat doctor or a neurologist. If you have certain vestibular disorders, you might need more than one professional. You might need a rehabilitation professional as well as a physician to provide some medical management. But the specialist who a vestibular problem understands the workings of the vestibular system very intimately, understands that the vestibular system is a neurological system. It's not an inner ear balance system in and of itself. And so you need a holistic, comprehensive approach to solving dizziness and vertigo and balance problems. And again, it's a neurological system, and it goes all throughout our nervous system. It's not just an inner ear balance system.